Hunter also has had a great day because he has seen his girlfriend off court win a singles title here.
Long wait for Hunter Johnson. He's been here early this morning to await his debut on center court for this gold medal match. Christian Alshon recovers the serve. It's best 2 out of 3 in singles. Games to 11, side out scoring. Call was wide.
The fact that Alshon even got there and almost made it. I mean, the guy is a velociraptor flying all over the court. It's unbelievable.
And wow, he can shape forehands and backhands too. Hunter Johnson pulls crazy shots out of his pocket, low from the ankles.
1-0.
That's deep on the return for Christian Alshon. A heavy serve from Hunter Johnson, always a key in singles, especially on these courts.
Yeah, and if Christian Alshon is going to always return and come in, which with his wingspan he should, he knows he has to hit a return that's deep, because even though he can cover a lot of the net, he can't cover all of it. And Hunter Johnson has the pinpoint accuracy to pass him. And strike one on Alshon there. And rough start for him, as Hunter Johnson will happily take that trip to the freebie factory. A swing and a miss, Michelle.
It's baseball season yet?
Almost here in Arizona. They'll get the Cactus League going.
Wow, what a drop. Feathery touch from Hunter Johnson. First he saw him beat Christian Alshon down the line on his wing, and then he curls it cross court. That's a smart play.
4-0.
And timeout, you only get one, but I don't blame him. Pickleball and football excitement, and there's Paris just capturing every picture that she can. And if you think Hunter is now in the stands, that's actually his twin brother Yates.
And Father Jeff, who extended his trip to watch Hunter play in the final. Dawn was here too. She went back home, I believe.
Man, what a shot from Christian. That's the first time Hunter has come to the net. If you would have told me he's up 6-0 and that was the first volley he hit, I would have said, what are you talking about? But that's the case.
Reminder, Christian Alshon only surrendered 14 points in his journey to the final. Already surrendered 6 to Hunter Johnson, but he's on the board finally in game 1.
And sometimes just getting rid of the hideous 0 is all you need to get yourself going.
1-6.
It's a great approach down the line. It really puts pressure on Hunter, and this is make it, take it. So you can score in bunches here in pickleball, and we see that in singles a lot. Overhit from Hunter, and just like that, here he comes.
Difficult player to open the door for, because once Alshon finds a bit of confidence, he's that much more dangerous of a player. Heavy inside out ball, full confidence on his side.
And Hunter is considering a timeout. He's going to the towel. Is this just a towel timeout or a full one? And it's a nice way to slow down the pace without actually officially calling a timeout. But, man, the Alshon forehand pass there was tremendous, just inches above the tape.
I like Hunter's choice to just play through one more point. I think he would have called another timeout there, or his only timeout there had he lost that one. Recovers the serve, needs to convert. Such an athletic mover is Hunter Johnson.
And he knows the margins are so slim. He has to get that in the kitchenette, the front part of the kitchen, or else Alshon will be able to take that out of the air and just flick it down the line, and he gets him off balance. That was terrific touch.
He'll settle for a point.
Yeah, kind of a hope two-handed backhand there. Just got to really stay down and drive it there.
Christian Alshon has been in 2 finals before. He lost both times to Ben Johns, who is not participating in this men's singles event. Staxrud lost in the round of 32. Two usual suspects on a Sunday.
Exactly, and that's not a volley that Hunter Johnson can afford to miss, as
5-7.
Alshon is on his rampage back into consideration for game one.
Set up.
If you approach cross court and you don't get it in the back 10th of the court, you are going to pay, because even though you are that big, you just can't get there.
Set up. Five, 7. Set up.
It's a crucial hold for Hunter Johnson.
And what are we doing with a slice there? He's even showing it with what he was walking back, like hit through it there. That had much, but then you get a technical warning, which does not hit the scoreboard, and then big ramifications after that. Oh,
The opening.
just
couldn't cash it.
rushed it a little bit there, Michelle, because he had a great serve, got a ball right in the middle of the court.
That's why and Christian Alshon has not medaled since back-to-back bronze medal performances last May and April.
Set up.
Not going down easy, though, in game one.
Yeah, so Hunter's had 3 looks at a forehand to add to his score total,
5-8.
and a 3-point lead in singles can evaporate in a hurry.
Snapping over the volley is Christian Alshon, earning the pop-up chance.
Beautiful approach, and sometimes a high two-handed backhand is a problem. Not at all for Alshon right there.
Point.
And Christian's not interested in hitting backhands today, and that's, you can do that if you have the footwork that holds up there, and you saw him run around the backhand.
1 minute.
And now we get the Hunter Johnson timeout, so will all those...
Hunter Johnson trying to gain his composure with the timeout called.
Boy, and he did not have a good read on that first forehand by Alshon. If he would have gotten that out farther to the backhand, there was a wide open part of the court, didn't get it there, and then missed the second one. So that's the perfect example of spin over pace. Get that ball down. Make, if this dude's gonna be tall, it's God-given, good for him. Make him bend, Michelle.
Oh, tough luck for Christian Alshon.
Game point.
Game point for Hunter Johnson.
This is a great example of how quickly things change in singles. One side grabs the momentum, the other gets it right back.
10-7.
Oh boy.
Wow, heavy serve will earn the first. Hunter Johnson was in a little bit of danger there in game one. Pulls ahead, pulls away, and takes it. He's 1 game away from his 4th career gold. And that's what I think regular appearances in these bronze and gold medal matches will do for you in that
100%.
mental fortitude. That's wide.
Set up.
Boy, and Hunter just went with blunt force trauma, just tried to knock it through the big fella. This is a guy that practices against a wall. He ain't going anywhere, but missed a pretty easy volley there.
Wow, what a get.
Oh, gives it back to him.
Went away that time. Wow, a couple of times there he let Alshon off the hook.
I mean, if he can see the future, that's actually a better strategy to take more out of your opponent, but risky business because Alshon moves so well, but took his time with the 2E and right up the line. That was well done. And a couple of misses where Alshon, when you run around the backhand and then want to hit it to the forehand of the forehand, you can pull that because you start to bring the sideline in play, and you really don't want to do that with your return because missing deep will happen. You get it in the wind, but pulling it wide, that's dangerous. And 2 quick ones for Hunter.
And another missed return for Alshon. That is costly. Chatted briefly with Christian Alshon after his men's doubles win, and he was just reminiscing of, a couple of years ago, he just wanted one gold, and now it's an expectation for him to be here on a regular basis. That's why, too, and Alshon can be vulnerable to negative self-talk, as he talked about with Hunter Johnson. He's got to be careful in that department, too, as Lee Waters knows. Easier said than done. You're out there by yourself. You're on an island when Hunter Johnson's playing the way that he is. And another heavy drive from Hunter Johnson. What can Christian Alshon do?
Is in the Phoenix area, so we'll see them up there as well. Wow. Goes body on him. I love that. You don't see that a lot in singles because they don't have the proximity. But why let that guy reach out and hit it away from you? Go right at him. So smart from Hunter.
Yeah, such good decision making. Wow, that time he pulls him out wide and does the same damage.
And buried it like it was going to testify against him there. That was impressive from Hunter Johnson. My goodness. This is an outstanding performance by him here. The question is, can you get it all the way to the finish line?
Wow.
And that's a great example of using someone's speed against them. Hunter took off for the forehand side, and smart shot from Christian Alshon here. Just lays it behind Hunter, and he did a 360, and you never win a rally when you do a 360 in it, Michelle. It's just a rule.
Not on the day you're going to make your Super Bowl Sunday debut.
Exactly. I mean, pull out dance moves midpoint. That's fine.
It's third into the net. Hunter's forcing Christian into a lot of these mistakes, though, with the pressure he's applying,
100%.
with his ability to get to nearly everything. I mean,
7-1.
And you know you have to hit a great first volley or you're going to pay. Oh, my.
Popped up the volley.
I mean, that is as good a look as Hunter's had all day. That was a gimme. That was a 2-foot putt, and he lipped out on him. So this is Alshon again. We talk about you can keep the ball for a while. He has to do that here.
Game 1, Hunter had some trouble at 7. We'll see if that haunts him. That's wide.
No, I think he's flat hand, yeah.
That's good.
Crowd wants, yeah.
Of encouragement.
yeah. Crowd wants more pickle, man. They want see a Christian Alshon rally. Oh,
what?
Shut up. Shut up.
Oh, my, Hunter Johnson. How do you hit an angle like that on the return?
I have no idea because the 20 by 44, you just run out of real estate so fast, Michelle. Look at this dude.
7-2.
Wizard-like.
That's the best return in the history of pickleball right there.
I mean, what a day it would be. Paris Chan takes home the gold. Hunter Johnson right there behind her. He's got 3 more points to go and a dangerous opponent on the other side.
And cozy up to the Super Bowl and appear on that as well. They are living their best lives here in Tucson. Wow.
Point.
Heavy, heavy ball from Hunter Johnson. He needs 2 to take home the gold. And I'm told by our great statistician, Jim Ramsey, that Alshon has at least 6 serve return errors as of the timeout in game 2. So obviously a big issue.
We will proceed with video review.
And another fake challenge.
Yeah, okay. I mean, okay, I'm just going to let him. I've seen him here today. Can he get 2 more?
Well, there's one for a championship point at 10-2. Hunter Johnson on a tear since August of 2024.
10-2.
Oh, a lofty ball, and Hunter Johnson takes home his 4th career gold. He is the champion of Tucson.
Just an unbelievable performance. There's his classic jump and spin in the air, run around and let the people know it. But I knew going into this, his ability to pass the big fellow would be the key, and he did it time and time and time again. That's a worthy champion here in Tucson.
And those are 2 gold medal winners right there, Paris Todd and Hunter Johnson, who embrace ahead of their Super Bowl Sunday commercial debut. In just a couple of minutes from now, we'll be right back to speak with Hunter Johnson, who claims yet another gold in his career.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Proton Tucson Open. Hunter Johnson putting on a show on Humana Championship Court. He wins gold, and he's standing by with Michelle McMahon.
Dave, his 4th career gold medal right before our eyes here in Tucson. You had your entire support system behind you for this one. Mom in the house, dad in the house, Paris, who won a gold earlier today. Yates, how special is this moment for you?
Super blessed. I mean, gosh, like, we used to come here for junior tennis tournaments, and the Amos families, we stay with them right now. We used to stay with them when we were juniors, so to win like a pickleball tournament where we used to play tennis is just kind of ironic. So super blessed. Just want to thank the Lord. I mean, this is awesome. I mean, just hopefully keep it going. I mean, this is special stuff, so.
Well, and in front of your fans and this great crowd, you throttled through a guy that only surrendered 14 points in the draw leading up to Championship Sunday. How do you explain this dominance?
Yeah, we're joking. If he was teeing up to get that Triple Crown, I was going to deny him of that. But no, Christian's a great player. Ask for, really, honestly.
A lot of epic highlight reel points from this one. And last but certainly not least, as we all lead into Super Bowl Sunday, you and Paris Todd will be making your commercial debut in the Super Bowl. How cool is that to think about where this sport was, where you were in your career just a couple of years ago? Now you're in a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah, I mean, me winning gold, Paris winning gold and bronze today, being in a Super Bowl commercial, I mean, that's just pretty iconic. Couldn't be more blessed. I mean, the whole process of seeing the commercial, having pickleball be involved. I mean, pickleball is the sport of the future. And I'm glad we get to be a part of it, and it gets to be showcased on the biggest stage in sports. So just super happy with that. I can't wait to see the commercial. Hopefully everyone sees it. You know, tag us, whatever you need. But yeah, super happy.
Well, you may or may not have lost in the commercial, but in real life, he came home with the gold. Let's get Brant Weiss in here on behalf of our title sponsor for this great event, the Proton Vice President. Brant.
Hunter, watching you was my Super Bowl. Such an incredible performance, well-deserved. It's my honor on behalf of Proton Sports and the PPA Tour to present you this trophy.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Dave, Hunter Johnson has been on a tear since August. 7 medals in the last 9 tournaments, 4 of those gold.
He sure has, Michelle, and what a first stop in Tucson. Unbelievable play all week long, great crowd, unbelievable views, and we look forward to many, many more of these. So that puts a bow on our coverage here as the Carvana PPA Tour continues to roll through the land. We're actually going to stay in Arizona. We will be in Phoenix in a couple weeks, and you see some highlights today. The best players in the world rose to the occasion. Anna Lee Waters, dominant, and Hunter Johnson put a bow on his great day. For our amazing crew, for my producer, Evan, for Michelle McMahon, my partner in crime, I'm Dave Fleming. Thanks so much for watching the Carvana PPA Tour. We'll see you in Mesa, everybody. Peace.